Hi, welcome to Ed Foodie. We had our first nice big cold front come through Houston, and so I'm going to make some. It's Halloween season. Actually, I was going to make this for Halloween and try to post it before, but I was under the weather and got a little bit sick. So this is first part of November. We can still make this for fall, Thanksgiving, even Christmas. We're going to make some pumpkin hot chocolate, and I'm pretty excited to try this. So let's get started. All right, I've got kind of a big pan. You don't really need this much, I don't think, but I like the little spouts on the side. It's going to be easy to pour out. We're going to start with, and this is going to be real pumpkin chocolate, not pumpkin spiced chocolate. You know, a lot of the things you get at the store where it says pumpkin spiced, it's just got like cinnamon, cloves, allspice, but there's really no pumpkin in it. We're going to actually put pumpkin in this. We're going to start with 5 tablespoons of just whatever your favorite pumpkin puree. All right, to that we're going to add 2 cups of milk. And I'm using almond milk, but you can use whole milk, it's okay. And then what I want to do, it called for 2.5 cups of milk. I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of, if you're going to make this pumpkin hot chocolate and you like pumpkin spice things, you've probably already got some of this in your refrigerator for this time of year. So I'm going to add like a 1/2 cup of I'm using Coffee Mate pumpkin spice creamer. And the part you got to be careful of here on this, I'm using, like a real cocoa mix. And that's what I think I would recommend. I don't care much for the Nestle's quick stuff. It just, to me, this is like real cocoa. So, as you know, when you make it, you're going to have to add all these extra ingredients in it. I'm just going to do this according to the recipe on here, and that's why I've used 2.5 cups of milk. So just make it according to what is on the directions for your cocoa. So to get 2.5 cups of milk, I'm putting in 1/4 of a cup of this. I've got 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And it said 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to start with a 1/2 teaspoon because that just seems like an awful lot of vanilla. Then also, because I'm using that cocoa mix, it calls for a little bit of salt. And I'm just going to put, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay, we're going to heat this up on the stove. I'm going to hold back 1/4 of a cup of water. I want to heat this up and taste it and see how it tastes before I finalize the recipe. So let's put it on the stove top. We'll heat it up till it's nice and hot. Make sure you don't scorch the milk. Okay, it's heating up. I tasted it. Definitely, we want to add maybe 2 more tablespoons of brown sugar. Let's see how that does. We may have to add another one. So far that's 3 tablespoons. Let's go ahead and add in a 1/2 cup of water. So like I said, this is, we had our first big cold front. It actually got to 39 the other night. And I'm looking at the weather forecast, and a few days it's going to be in the 80s. So I'm going to do a couple more videos this week for fall pumpkin type drinks, but for warmer weather. One will be a smoothie and one's going to be a pumpkin punch. We'll pour it into our cup. All right, of course we have to add some marshmallows. Now, you could put a little bit of whipped cream on there for Christmas. Sprinkle a little bit of red or green sugar crystals, or a little bit of chocolate, whatever they sprinkles, chocolate sprinkles. Here we go. Mm.
Definitely 3 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Yeah, really good. A little cinnamony taste. Taste a little bit of the pumpkin. And actually, I may change and put in 6 tablespoons of the pumpkin just to give it a little bit more pumpkin taste. Yeah, good. Just a little different take on normal hot chocolate. In a couple days, I'll do the pumpkin smoothie. We'll probably use some ice cream and frozen pumpkin, and in case you have a warm Christmas or a warm Thanksgiving.